I commit that I will, in fact, I'll pick a woman to be vice president.
So who is Joe Biden going to pick as his running mate? This is your 2020 fix. With Bernie Sanders dropping out of the 2020 race, Joe Biden is now the presumptive Democratic nominee. And the next big question in the race is who will be his running mate? Already people are jockeying for this. Speculation is running wild, and Vice President Biden has started to form a task force to look at his options. But what do we know about who this might be? Well, we know one very important thing, and that's that Joe Biden has said he will pick a woman as his running mate.
There are a number of women who are qualified to be president tomorrow. I would pick a woman to be my vice president.
One of the buzziest candidates is former Georgia gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams.
And we need a ticket that reflects the diversity of America.
At the same time, the highest office she's served in to date is the state legislature. Another possibility would seem to be Senator Tammy Duckworth of Illinois. Duckworth would bring perhaps the most diverse and unique profile to the ticket in that she's a double amputee former Iraq war veteran. If Biden opts to go with a Hispanic running mate, there are a couple obvious answers. One would be Senator Catherine Cortez Masto of Nevada. Another would be Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham of New Mexico. If Biden wants to go with somebody who could unite the party and bring Bernie Sanders supporters into the fold, the most obvious answer there might be Elizabeth Warren.
And that's why I'm proud to endorse Joe Biden as President of the United States.
One candidate who's getting an increasing amount of buzz is Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Whitmer has been jousting with President Trump recently about his response to the coronavirus outbreak. And then there's another Midwesterner, Senator Amy Klobuchar of Minnesota, who acquitted herself well during the presidential campaign. She would seem to have the kind of Midwestern appeal that Biden would want. Perhaps the one person who most people see as being the frontrunner for this post is another person who ran for president in 2020, California Senator Kamala Harris.
I believe in Joe. I really believe in him.
Her past as a prosecutor could be attractive when it comes to the traditional vice presidential role of prosecuting the case against your opponent. There's also a possibility that it could be none of these people. Vice presidential picks have a tendency to surprise us. Biden's panel for selecting his running mate is due by May 1st, but we're not expecting to hear who that person is going to be until several weeks later at least.